Welcome to CTV Sports and the first game of the World Polo League 2024 Triple Crown of Polo, where we have Alegria going up against Park Place. And a beautiful shot there, field 3. And field conditions look amazing. Wind blowing from the northwest, about 71 degrees. Perfect weather for the four-legged athletes and, of course, the two-legged athletes. Juan, looks like we have some amazing players ready to take the field. Let's take a look. All right, welcome everybody to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and I'd like to welcome Mr. Juan Bellini, former ACO player, Hall of Famer. Your resume goes on and on, Juan. Director of Operations here at the Polo School, at the Grand Champion Polo Club, Aspen Valley Polo Club. It's a pleasure to have you here at CTV Sports.
I am very happy to be here, Dal, and very excited to watch this game and help you and try to make this something really, really excited for everybody.
Yeah,
it's a great studio here. I haven't been here for a while, so it's incredible.
Yeah, no, we've been waiting for you to come in because you've been, of course, remember, Juan has been since the beginning with us with Chukker TV. You actually had your own show, too. The Juan and Toucan show.
That was good. That was fun, yeah.
And actually, we just saw Toucan, who's actually doing Argentina US ESPN, and Juan and Toucan. We're kind of talking about that. But, of course, Juan Bellini, Juan, we played a lot of pole together. You were your highest was 8. I call you 10 because I know those.
Thank you.
But I agree. I believe that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember those days back in the day, and I thought you played at a level that was is just as good as a 10-goal player. And so we're going to get some great insight on you. Of course, Juan will have the opportunity to see all the replays, and we love having our special guests in the studios and getting their feedback. Juan, let's just talk about this. What about this season for the World Polo League, our 6th season? What are your thoughts?
It's like every different year we said something with everybody get together. What's the limit? What's the sky of the World Polo League? And every year improve in quality, in quantity, and I mean this year we got the best player ever right now playing the world are here. You got. I mean, everybody. It's just,
over 9 to 10, 11 10-goal players, and then working your way down from the 9s, 8s, 7s, 6, 5s, some of the best in the world.
We have the best in the world playing in our fields, and that's incredible. And we always say how we can make it better for next year.
Yeah.
And always something better come out. Last year we said that was a great season, and this year we say, wow, this is the best season. We go a step and a step, and I think we build something that's really. When I for the Mark and Melissa credit, something that's really important for polo and for American polo to have out in Argentina the higher level of polo in the world, and it says the level of play. And this year we have teams that they're playing like Polo, like Park Place. And,
a lot of different teams, a lot of different sponsors.
Different sponsors, different players, and enjoying the quality of the fields. It's been a complicated season. For the weather, it's been. I mean, you and I we've been here for many years, and it's been a lot of rain, and it was complicated to format and schedule. But listen, we are now ready to start an incredible, beautiful day. Yeah.
Yeah, and you said it. I mean, that happens to a lot, and to plan this much polo, because remember, you've been a big part of this. 6 goal to 26 goals. And everything in between, you're playing in a lot of the lower goal stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's very nice that the polo school that we do, we have a lot of people coming. So we're very excited for the season and a lot of players and a lot of new people coming into the game.
All right, so it looks like they got everybody lined up here, and I think a little change in the lineups here is I think I think they got it right. I mean, Marcos, it looks like Juan Brito's going to go the number 2, Juan. So little
yes.
change.
And I think there's
Toli at 3?
Panelo's 4, Joaquin Panelo, who's 6 goals from Argentina. And I see the number 2 is Juan Obritos.
Okay.
Juan Britos.
Then we're going to put Toli to 3 then.
And Toli was number 3. And then Marquitos Panelo. No, sorry, Marquitos Vignoli is number 1.
You got it. And here we go. We got our first shot on goal. And, okay, golazo right here by Panelo.
Nice initial shot under the neck. That's a very difficult shot. Very difficult shot.
Yeah, we've been giving shout-outs to Esteban, who is a good friend of yours. Panelli's been watching all the games on CTV Sports. Yeah. He tunes in every week. Okay, remember, we do have, we got a penalty right here, but let's talk about it a little bit. Remember, to any of you new viewers, we are going to switch directions after every goal. That is the procedure used in the game of polo. Let's watch this play here, Juan, as it goes out the back. 2 players right there, kind of overlapped.
Yeah, one thing for sure, someone foul.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
and then they have the umpire decide is who.
You got it. And that's one of those ones that's tough because did a player, were they overlapped or did a player come in late?
Exactly,
And so they are going to say they were overlapped, so backing into the pony.
I said that's a good call, in my opinion. The guy changed the line in the last moment, and he cleared danger.
Yeah, very, very well said. Okay, so penalty 5A from the spot. Keep an eye on Frederick Mannix playing the number 4. Remember, Alegria in the pink. And remember, we have another penalty here. So we do have the 2-point conversion in place, Juan. We'll talk a lot about that. I want to know your views on that when we get to our courtesy change. But let's talk about this penalty here. This ball's going to get backed up onto the corner. Oh, cross hook.
I think that when
looked like about a cross hook him, I think
Jason Crowder is going to have a back and a near side back shot. The blue guy came and kind of crossed the line like a right away.
Yeah.
And he hit it. Was unintentional. You know, he didn't want to hit the horse, but Jason hit the horse. And that's the call. The blue guy created danger in that
right,
play.
Yeah. So they call it unintentional, as you said.
Completely.
Yeah. Well, the difference here, if they go in, they can move it up, but most of the time they do it from the spot.
Yeah, because I think they can move it up when you see the guy
trying to block it or something.
Exactly. Here was a foul, but sometimes, how many times you play polo and you foul that you don't know it's a foul?
No, 100%.
I mean, that, you believe in what you do right. Sometimes you know it's a foul, so you should be penalized when you know do something like, hey, you know it's a foul.
I agree. They should move it up. So this is going to be a penalty 5-8 from the spot. Frederick it's Tincho Merlos. And Tincho's first opportunity. That ball looked like it was going in at first, and now Frederick and Mannix will get the first goal of the day right there.
Good shot by Freddie. Remember, Freddie Mannix used to be. I mean, if you go by handicap, that Alegria team, Freddie and the higher was 9 goals.
Mm-hmm.
Tincho Merlo was 10.
Right, yeah.
Chukker was 8 goals.
Yep.
I mean,
we talked a lot about this year, but a lot of these teams are really, they're 25 goals. They're actually 27, 28 at one time.
Every day, yeah. And they're still playing great polo.
On the bowl in here, we're getting the first breakaway, and it's going to be Ulloa. And that's totally nice play here as he leaves it for Juan Britos. And the high flag and a quick goal from the bowling.
That's a lot of goals in only 2 minutes of play, yeah?
Wow, we've been seeing that all, man. That's been one of the best things this year here in the World Polo League. We have been seeing 3 and 4 goals scored in less than 2 or 3 minutes.
And that has to do not the quality of play, also the quality of fields.
Yeah, 100%.
When the fields are good, we have a lot of polo, we got a lot of rain, but the condition of the field are really, really good considering the weather we have this year.
100%, especially also coming into the season, because November, December.
Yes.
Remember, we had so much rain here in southern Florida, and that groundwater stays, and they've done a fabulous job keeping it going. Back to the center once again. It seems to me like we're going to be having a high-scoring game. Now, remember, Alegria came in at 25 goals, Park Place at 26, so they received 1 goal on handicap. On the bowl-in, picked up here and controlled by Mannix. And Fred, he will play offensive, even though he wears the number 4. And you do a lot of that, Juan. You like to play in the front. When you play, you're wearing the number 4, but you play a lot of offense. On the move, they're going to turn the defense into offense quickly. And it's going to be Panelo looking for Ulloa. Toli looking for a open blue player. Nobody there. Tincho on the ride off. Sugar. And Sugar's going to run the turn here, and away we go. And this is 26 goal style.
Yes.
Open, running, gunning on the far side. Picked up here, Marcos with the hook. Neutral play. Britos tries to make a play on Tincho. And you might get a courtesy change or we get a whistle here. We'll see. We're right around 3:30, but I think you will get your courtesy change. So they are going to get the courtesy change. And I want to ask you, so, well, here we go. Let's take a look at this one first, Juan.
That's a good hook, and I think right here is what
yeah.
that's intimidation, in my opinion,
100%.
completely, because he made the number 3 to stop and check, because the guy was getting too close to the line of the ball.
Sure, and he also had to go to the outside a little bit.
Yes, that's intimidation.
So,
that's a good call.
well, the tournament committee, I've loved the way this year the tournaments have been set up, different bracket systems, but the addition of the 2-point conversion.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it because it's something new for the game.
Yeah.
Someone should try, and I mean, I know.
We got one, Santi Tocolino.
Yeah, we have a big guy there, like a Nick Roldan, Tocolino.
We've had.
I mean, they can do it. It's not easy.
Yeah.
And
Fred almost made one.
Yeah.
It was just off to the left, and then Nick and Heta. I believe Zubia actually almost made one also. You actually have been hitting the big ball but you're not using the 2-pointer in the 6, 8, and 12.
No, but I think it's good. It gives something else to the game, because the game is so old, Polo, and really haven't much changed.
Yeah, I agree.
You gotta
add.
If you can see in Polo, we're still using the same mallet.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
If you go on tennis, golf, baseball, everything changed, the quality of the way they do the things.
Mm-hmm.
But Polo, we still have the same cane, the head.
Same boots.
Same boots.
The only thing changing in the knee pads is the Velcro.
The only thing changing in Polo was we started to play in Argentina, still playing the Open, is the wooden ball.
Oh, the wooden ball, yeah, from wood into plastic.
Well, they went to plastic.
Right.
But other than that,
what did you like better?
I like the wooden ball.
Did you?
Yes,
okay.
The sounds is really nice.
I played with the wooden ball in Santiago, Chile, when we did the World Championships.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the last years they did it. That was a long time ago.
The problem is cost. I mean, you imagine, and you can play in a polo game if you want with plastic balls, with 10 plastic balls.
Yeah, and they
don't break.
Yeah.
You can use it,
they
and
can
it's
also
fun.
recycle them, right?
But and the other one with the wooden ball, you can use, I don't know, maybe 50 or 60 or 100 or more.
Wow.
Because they break quite easy.
So it's like in baseball, American baseball, they switch them out a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's.
And I don't think can they recycle the wooden ball? I know they can recycle the plastic ball.
No. They just, you make fire or you make asado afterwards.
Good point. Good point. It's good for goal. Right. So you're right on the intimidation call, Juan. They're going to move it up to a 60 penalty for Tincho Merlos. Well hit. And Tincho has been very strong from the penalty line this season. So doing a great job. And that has been a big part of the Alegria success.
Tincho Merlos, he still has the record, score more goals in field number 1 in Palermo now, Argentina.
Really?
Yes, 17 goals.
Really?
And not in the final, it's just in a regular game in the Argentina Open.
I thought, well, I didn't realize that. I thought it was Benjamin or Carlos or someone like that.
Tincho has that record of more goals in one game.
Congratulations to Tincho. That's amazing.
Adolfo has the record in the final, the 16 goals.
Uh-huh.
And Tincho have 18 goals.
Wow.
That's the record that he has in Argentina.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well done, Tincho. On the give and go here. Remember, everybody on fresh legs, as we had our courtesy change. Remember, that will happen one time per half or one time per chukker.
I love that courtesy change. I think it's one of the best things that we have here in Grand Champion, created by Melissa. I mean, something that the horses and it's fantastic.
Yeah,
for the
no.
horses.
She, her thought process, Melissa, and being, of course, the brainchild. It does change the game in so many ways. Yeah, Juan, we'll talk more about it. How it's changed the game in many ways, not just safety for the horses.
But that's the main reason. I mean,
Yeah.
because you go by, the horses get injured, and after the 4 minutes of pushing.
Sure. No, it makes it on the move, on the back. As they fight in here, it looks like Tincho comes flying in there, and a very good play by Pinello, which I think can give Britos
The final shot, what?
right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pinello makes the hook. Oh, he moves it. And then the finish right there by Juan Brito. So well done. Good teamwork here by Park Place.
It's a good team, very good, very strong team. The Park Place, and they're well organized, and I like Alegria the way they come out. You know, we got 6 goals and only not even the first jacket. That's a lot of goals.
Unbelievable. The amount of goals that have been being scored during the season. On the bowling here, we get clicked down under a minute here in our first chukker. It's going to be Britos. Remember, very easy to follow Juan in the green helmet. On the outside, picked up here by Toli. Ujo will slow it down, bring it back to the inside, and turned around. Toli playing very, very well this season. Toli Ujo on 8 goals. Britos almost gets it stolen away. Tincho comes flying in. Brito's going to get there before him. Turned around, left there by Marco Bignoli, and look at it. Britos with an opportunity.
Good
And look
shot.
at this, 3 goals and 1 chukker.
That's a good shot. That's a good play by Alegria, by Park Place.
Great way to get the first chukker going here by Juan Britos. Juan scoring 3 goals, and you add that one to Pinello's, and wow, look at these guys on fire with the high flag. That'll end our first chukker of play. So we'll send everybody off for some fresh ponies, and stay with us. We'll be back for our second chukker of the 2024 World Polo League Triple Crown of Polo. If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. Okay, welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz with special guest today, Juan Bolini, here at the CTV Sports Studios. And Juan, we were talking about the World Polo League and its 6th season, and how every year we've had getting better and better and better, adding so many different procedures, structures, teams, sponsors, horses. It's just everywhere. It's just grown.
Imagine this year. I don't want to. We don't compete with anybody.
No, it's just something we're growing on.
World Polo League is own
Sure.
things. US Open have their own thing. It's not that we compete with everybody.
No competition at all.
No, and the good thing is about us, and the way look at it, the way we build the World Pro League. This year we got 10 teams compete.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, and a great 10 teams.
Sure.
And we could have another 1 or 2, but there was an incredible season. An incredible season.
Sure, and then I appreciate you saying that. It's not a competition. It's all about the game of polo growing at all levels.
Exactly.
And everybody learning and feeding off each other. And we try new things. They try new things. Whatever works is good. broken play right out of the bowling here in Juan. This Park Place team has been on fire. Let me bring you up to speed if you're just joining Juan and I today. Alegria, they're in the chartreuse jerseys, and they have Chukker Erskine playing the 1 on 6 goals. Jason Crowder playing the number 2 on 5 goals. Yep. Tincho Merlis playing the number 3 on 7, and Fred Mannix playing the number 4 on 7, or 25-goal team. In the blue jerseys, royal blue, you're going to have Marcos Bignoli playing number 1 on 3 goals. Juan Britos wearing the number 2 on 9 goals. Toli Ulloa playing the number 3 on 8 goals, and then Joaquin Pinello playing the number 4 on 6 goals. They're a 26-goal team, and at the moment, 5-3. They gave 1 goal on handicap, and we had a goal by Tincho on penalty 4 and Fred in the first Chukker, and then 3 goals by Juan Britos, 1 by Joaquin Pinello, and another one by Toli here in the second one. And here we go, 5-3. It's going to be Britos now to turn this ball upfield, and looking for. It looks like it's going to be Marcos Bignoli in the corner. They come together once again. Britos, nice little play to the inside here by Juan. Leaves this ball for Toli. Ulloa trying to work it. Wow, Toli gets by 1, 2, 3 players here. And look at Toli running around the turn, out of the air 3 times. Toli.
What a goal.
Wow, que golazo.
Que golazo.
Ay, ay, ay.
That's a good play. If you see, I didn't see 2 brothers look like more the same on a horse than Toli and Ilario.
Hey, when they're playing together.
Do you know who's who?
Oh, my God.
Because
if Toli didn't have the green around his helmet.
Yeah, exactly.
You
body-wise, the way they ride horses, the way the legs on the horse, the way they make the horse run it.
Everything.
Because you have like Camilo, Castañón, Barto, that's different. And you got Gonzalito and Facundo. They're different style of players.
Yeah.
But those 2, they're identical.
No,
they're
I agree.
completely the same. When they're playing together, it's hard to see who's who.
Very, very difficult. I agree with you 100%. Like you said, and not even that. I think that looks like Ilario has the green breather hold, but he doesn't have the green around the front.
Yes.
And that's the only way we tell them apart. On the bowl in, he gets picked up here and actually won by the Alegria team. Backed up and taken away, though, and controlled now by Park Place, as it'll be Joaquin Pinello having a sensational season on 6 goals. Ball's going to get hit down the boards, controlled, and taken back by Toli. Ulloa, little pump fake there, leaves that one behind, but he's got Juan in a perfect spot. Britos on the dark bay pony. Juan trying to get away from Crowder, and he does. Nice pass out to the outside, looking for Bignoli once again. Marcos. They leave the ball for Ulloa. And then they get the rotation now. Taking around the corner here, looks like Chukker. And Sugar's going to break loose. If he gets loose, no, they get him held up. Now here comes Freddie. Mannix. Fred. Nice pick up here by Mannix as he takes that one. And Freddie's going to go coast to coast here. Mannix looking for the finish. Will that ball stay on the field? Chukker? No, and it looks like Brito's going to make a hook and let that one roll out.
I see in a Park Place have better rotation as a team.
100%.
They have more, Alegria need to be more sharp in the man-to-man.
Yeah.
Park players are more loose.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of playing the Park Place game, huh?
Yes, yeah. Exactly. So Alegria have to really go harder to the men. They're kind of waiting to see they're going to miss the ball. And those Park players are not going to miss the ball. You have to catch it before they receive the ball.
No, good point. Because they scored 6 goals from the field and 2 chukkers. And like you're saying, they're passing the ball very, very well. And movement, they're moving.
And they're quicker in the turn.
Yeah.
When everybody have a back shot, you can see a blue guy already turning on the ball. Mm-hmm. And you see Alegria take a little bit extra seconds to turn, and that will give you the difference. Right now, the score 6-3. I think.
Yep.
Park Place playing a little bit sharper than Alegria.
Yeah, very good shot here of Juan Britos, and actually Pinello. There's Joaquin there. Toli. The whole team actually. Love the pit cameras, as I call it, as like you would in car racing. You have the cameras down there so you can get up close and personal with the teams and the horses, all the trainers. that are such a big part of the game of polo. And, we're talking about that courtesy change, Juan, and I don't know if I've gone through that with you before, but, we did some homework. We've always done the homework on the big three races in horse racing. And, you have the Preakness, it's the shortest race, and you have the Belmont, which is the longest race. It's 1.5 miles, and that race actually only takes 2 minutes and 24 seconds. And so if you think about running and just putting the courtesy change, which usually takes place about 3.5, 4 minutes of running and stopping for the horses, these are the biggest races in America, and every one of them is under 2.5 minutes. So just for safety for the horses, you can see what a big curve that is.
I think it's great.
And remember, we asked a lot about them with the polo ponies.
No, it's a great idea because it's you can go to the field with 6 really good horses. With you don't need to have much more because you can. And then what happened? Every single chukker you will be well mounted.
Yeah.
And every single chukker, your horse is gonna be fresh and it's gonna be have,
Yeah. And I see now it's a lot of big part of the game plan, like how you switch them.
It is.
Because I was watching you guys the other day in the 8-goal. You can be down by, say you have a bad chukker, and then you can turn the horses around and maybe bring one of your better ones so you can try to get back.
It's a strategy.
Yeah, and then you can also change again if you want. So you have the ability to change.
But the most important in World Pro League, and you don't see that many crippled horses.
No.
Because under 3 minutes, the horses still have extra gas.
I don't think we've seen any
That's what I'm saying.
injured horses that came this year.
You have extra gas.
Yeah.
Sure,
you're never running out of gas.
You don't push the horse to the limit.
Good point.
That's why the horse get injured.
Yeah.
And especially in the legs or tendons, when the horse are tired, you make it do an extra run or you make an extra stop, an extra
I remember
things.
playing back there where you get caught stuck on a horse, where you have to make that extra run, or
Exactly.
and that's when you have injuries.
Yeah, and as a player, you go to the ball, you say, they're gonna score a goal. You don't think that much.
Yeah.
You just focus but now, it's good because
and it also gives the time. Also, gives the ability also for everyone to have the equal opportunity to change.
Exactly.
And then if you want to change quickly by yourself at another time, you can. Because some people don't like to change as quick. So it does. Remember, they try to keep it between 45 seconds and a minute. Sometimes it does expand. But if you think about that, Juan, it's still only 6 minutes in a game. At 1 minute, every chukker is 6 minutes extra in a game, which is nothing.
You know what changed a lot now?
And injuries way more.
In our time, I remember go to the field with top 6 horses, no more. Now some players come to the field with 10, 12 horses to the field. And they keep rotating.
Yeah.
And they say, I'm an old guy and always defend my time of playing.
Oh,
but
we always
everybody
do.
say that now it's different polo, different horses. And I say, you know what? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
It's just...
The game they're getting back to they're actually getting back to more just playing the style of playing the open style, because it is, if you think about it, the ball moves faster than the horse. So
no, but the one thing I have to agree with everybody say, now most of the good players have good horses.
Yeah. I think all the breeding operations have done a fabulous job.
Everybody improved before you got the Gracidas and the Egis and the Pierres and that was, and everybody else had 1 or 2 good horses. Now everybody have a good horses.
And we're going to talk about that as we go into the game here. As I have some of the horses, a couple of the horses from Mannix. I want to show you some of them, how they're using different breeds.
Yes.
Juan. All right, with 2:45 left here in our second chukker. Very well at the moment, like Juan was saying, it's been pretty much Park Place. On the move, on the control, it's going to be Merlos, Augustine, Dincho. Down the right side, loose ball. A little bit short, but met by Sugar. He'll override. He goes through the horses and picked up here now by Crowder. Jason, been a little quiet, but now Crowder, and this ball is going to go on its own. Can Crowder get there? Look for the little pop shot. There you go, Jason.
Nice goal of Blondie.
Yep. Old spaceman Blondie going to get one here, and does it on his own. The Bay Pony getting out in front of Marcos.
That's what Alegria needs, more of Jason today. No,
he's been a little quiet.
He's been a little quiet, and He's a very, very good aggressive number 2.
Yeah.
You know, and
You want to see
he's a fighter. He's a 100% fighter.
Yeah. I like to see when Chukker and Jason on this team does well when they're pulling the team
Yes.
while when they're scoring goals. And, all right, on the bowling, they're going to win this bowl-in, the Alegria team, and it's going to be picked up by Tincho. Outlet pass, looking for Chukker. Almost gets there, but backed up cleanly by Juan. Britos. Pinello. Going to slam it down on the boards over here and keep it moving across the center. Pinpoint passing. Chukker goes for the steal. 2 players override. And backed up by Ujoa. Uh-oh, broken play here.
That's a good pick up by Jason. He was very smart, very sharp in that. You know, the guys thought they're going to give the ball to the blue team, but no, that was so good.
Ooh, and you're getting a whistle here. It looked like that ball was on one side and then it got flipped to the other side. We'll take another look at it. Jason's going to take it forward here. I don't know if he reaches in front. Oh, he kind of comes in front right there and goes for the near side back shot.
Yeah.
So I think it might have been okay without Bummer. We are using the challenge system in the Triple Crown of Polo. And while they're talking about this foul, we'll talk about the challenge system. You know, each team will receive 1 challenge per half. You need to use it or lose it. And you can challenge any call the umpires make. You can also challenge the ball placements. And we found that with a lot of our stats. Juan, I don't know if you realize that some teams are only challenging ball placements. And some challenge the foul. And remember, if you are correct on your challenge, you'll receive another. If not, you lose it. And remember, all the triggers are in place. And we'll go through the triggers as the game goes on. The main trigger is to check and see if a goal is good or bad, in or out. And also to see when the ball goes over the end line. Is it in or out or on the sideline? Open goal penalty 2, 30-yard shot, Merlos. No problem for Tincho.
And people have to know that you have the challenge to the first 3 Chukker. Doesn't mean if you don't use it, you can use 2 challenge the next 3. No.
Yeah.
You have to use it one of the first 3 and another one in the second 3 Chukkers. Not
Good point.
If you don't use it in the first 3 Chukker, you can.
I know.
I have it from the last 3 Chukkers. No.
That's what everybody wants.
Yeah.
All the players always want that. They want to use all of them at the end.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. You think that'll ever change?
I don't know. We have to go to start. I think 1 challenge every 3 Chukker is
yeah, it works out well each half.
We don't used to have none, so
yeah.
that's
exactly. Yeah, we never did it. I did not have any. I think that's probably going to end it here. We're right inside the. Let's see if we're inside the final 30 seconds. We got the bowl in. Comes off a pony. Oh, right there.
That was a beginning foul.
Yeah. Now, was that after the 30 seconds or within? We'll check and see. Okay, so we do have 30 seconds, so they are going to shoot it now.
That's foul called temptation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You see the balls, like a, so, oh my God. It's just.
You can't help yourself.
No, sometimes you know that. And then you realize, I say, I'm live. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking, what I'm going to say. But I say,
100% Juan. It's one of those ones you
say, why I did that, you know?
Yeah.
You look, and the worst thing, you look your teammate. We look at you and say,
you
really?
Yeah. You're 90 degrees, but it does happen.
Especially, I mean,
we are
30 seconds in of the Chukker. That's that. And then you can have Alegria tie the game in the end of the second Chukker, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's always a score in the last 30 seconds, give you, as a team, an extra push coming to the next Chukker.
No, it does. It's a good point there. That's why we love having the pro players sit in the seat you're sitting in, bringing that extra knowledge to the game. And let's see if Tincho can get one here and give his team a breath of fresh air and get the equalizer. 60-yarder. And look at that.
Wow.
You called it, Juan. Wow. Now they get a breath of fresh air, positivo.
Yes.
And they tie the game.
It's incredible, the technology that we have now. Imagine in our time.
Oh, you couldn't even. It's amazing. We're going to send them all off. Stay with us. We'll get some more thoughts from Juan Bellini. We'll return for our 3rd Chukker. so they get more. Welcome back here to our third Chukker play. And, well, at the moment, you're saying, Juan, before they get going here, we kind of grew up without the technology.
I know that. Imagine that we see now, we are in an incredible studio. We have like 5 different cameras watching different angles, different position of the ball. It's just incredible. And then you cannot scream it's a goal or no goal because now you have the technology.
Yeah.
So,
no, it definitely, I think that's one part where it's really helped the teams, get organized because they have so much to look at. They can really work out what's going right and what's going wrong. All right, on the move, here we go. Very tight game and a very strong penalty shooting by Augustine Tincho Merlos. He has 2 penalty 4s and a penalty 2. And then they have a goal from Fred Mannix and a Fred from Jason Crowder. That's how they get their 6 goals. On the other side, all 6 goals for Park Place, 1 by Joaquin Pinello, 3 by Juan Britos, and 2 by Toli. And that's how they get their 6.
yeah, and we have a safety.
Okay, so penalty 6 in favor of Park Place. Both teams still have challenges, if needed, here for the third Chukker.
It's been very clean game so far.
Yeah. I think that's a big part also with the challenge system and also with the cameras. I think you see a lot of clean, less fouls in games. And I think the courtesy change helps that also. All right, Juan Britos from the 60, penalty 4, or penalty 6 on the safety. Ooh, just inside. Very close, but just inside. Well done, Juan.
Good shot. Very good shot.
Yep, and that's must needed today because Tincho is one of our top shooters. And that's another with our stats. And you'll be able to see the stats here at halftime. So make sure you stay with us as we go into our half. We'll Juan and I'll break the stats down for you pretty quick. Here we go. On the bowling. Picked up here and controlled by Merlos. Outlet pass. Looking for Fred. Mannix. Fred. Under the neck by Pinello. Toli. Off the pony. Quick, little back shot there, goes off the pony. Quick line change. Good read now by Crowder. Jason, down the center. Nobody home for Alegria. Turn around quickly by Joaquin Pinello. Outlet pass, looking for Juan Britos.
Alegria needs also a little bit more Chukker. No, Chukker is...
Yeah, we haven't seen much out of him yet.
No, he's been floating, and the thing is, he's so incredible forward.
Yeah, when he's going to goal.
If you don't feed him, the Chukker is not that affected.
I agree.
It's a guy that you have to use it a lot, and that he can really do a lot of damage for the other team because he's a guy that he can run with the ball and stretch the team.
Yeah. And stretch the opposing team out, right, on the defense.
When you're playing with players, sometimes you have to take the best out of each player. No, if you have a Chukker in your team, you have to play a way that he can be very, very effective. And tapping and slow the game is not Chukker style.
I agree. It takes him out of the game and it hurts your team.
Yes.
Yeah, good point. On the outlet pass, and I agree they need to get him involved. That's the one part Alegria has not used yet. Nice ride-off by Mannix. Very clean ride-off. And now across the center, it's going to be Toli. He'll leave it for Britos. Jason goes for the steal. Juan. Still trying to work it down here past center. A little bit of a pick there by Toli. Juan looking for Joaquin. Joaquin's going to get there. No, maybe no. So, remember, both teams still have their challenges if needed. Now, does Chukker get there in time?
Yeah, but Chukker have to push a bit faster to get to that.
I thought he might. I thought he might need to go a little faster.
A little faster to
when he was coming.
Yeah, he was too relaxed.
Yeah.
Maybe he knew he's going to get a foul, but sometimes you have to push a bit more.
The good thing Okay. Well, you're right. You called it because Blue challenged the call, and no foul on the play.
That's what I thought. You know,
No, I agree with
Sugar
you.
will push, or not push, it goes faster.
And I liked also that Joaquin didn't touch the ball until it went past his boot.
Exactly.
So he made it look very good.
It's not
but I agree. Sugar was late.
It's not that Joaquin reached the ball.
No, he didn't reach
the
it
ball
all.
get him.
Yeah, and
that's a good point too.
Very good point. If he reaches back, then it makes it
make a difference because then he pulled the horse back to get the ball, and that's a different story. But in this situation, Sugar was.
No, good. Well done, Juan.
I think Sugar didn't realize that was a foul. And then when he realized, he tried to ask it.
Too late. Yeah.
Too late.
No, and I think a good call by the three-man team. Of course, remember, 2 mounted officials and our instant replay official, IRO/third man in the CTV studios, making all the calls that you'll hear us talk about. So a good challenge by Park Place. They will retain their challenge, so they still have a challenge. 3:41 on the clock, backed up cleanly now, looking for Pinello. They got Britos. He'll leave it for Joaquin. And Joaquin. Ooh, man, he's shooting the ball well. Goal number 2.
It's getting a very choppy the game, no?
Yeah, a little more than now, huh?
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
That's a good angle. And the drone is so incredible.
Yeah, well, he gets you all those different angles. Remember,
I love it. This is.
Yeah, it never lies.
Never lies. It's like a picture. You look at yourself in a picture, say, I don't look that good. You know?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's the way you look.
I know. I remember back in the day when I was working as a professional umpire. Juan, some of the umpires didn't like the drone because it was so perfect. Because as a human and as a rider, you don't have all those angles. I thought it was kind of ridiculous because you want as much help as possible.
And then, I remember playing with my first game or practice that we had with the drone was in Outback Field, playing with Melissa one game.
Yeah, like 2014, that was back 2013 maybe.
Yeah, and those drones, they make such a noise. You
Oh, yeah.
thought you was playing against the bees.
Oh, yeah.
On the top of your head, like coming, phew.
Yeah.
And some horses,
You had to used to them.
they didn't get used to and they didn't like it, some horses.
I
Got
know.
a little bit. So we have to try. I remember tell the guy who
The drone pilot.
to get a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Because some horses, they don't look the noise. But now the drone is much better than.
Well, and also
I think for the technology, they improve every single year.
Yes.
But I remember the first time was kind of noisy.
No, it was. If I remember.
I really kind of disturbed you when you were playing. You got something.
Yeah. No, I remember umpiring back then when sometimes it would like you would think it would sound like a pack of bees.
Yes.
But now with the technology also of the drones and also the cameras that are used, better.
No, I mean it's amazing, and now we will have like G5 watching something that's incredible.
Oh yeah, 4G.
4G. Wow.
Yeah.
No. Look at the quality. It's better than you can see better
4K.
now than
4K.
watching the field.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah. I know it's amazing. The 4Ks. 4Ks is the incredible video and the clarity. And look at this. Look at this play
Well
here
done,
by Freddie Mannix. Huge goal there by Mannix. And taking it in there. Much needed goal here in the third Chukker. That'll be Fred's second goal of the day. And you can pick that up all 4K all season long, Juan, and on all our platforms. So remember to get we have our YouTube channel, but of course you get the CTV Sports app and of course the Grand Champions Polo Club app. All right. 1 goal difference here, and it's been very tight, as they said. What Juan was saying, it looked like in the first Chukker going into the second, it was all Park Place. And then Alegria turned it up, and now we are going to get a whistle here with 2 minutes left in our third Chukker. Ball's going across the field, but it gets changed right there. And then... Yeah.
Freddie.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah, what he was thinking.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's easy for say from here, no?
Yeah, it's easy to say from here. But no, knowing Freddie, I'm sure he was on because he's blocking him first.
No, but he never really bumped the guy.
Yeah, and
he went in front of the guy.
right, but then he got to change line. And he's still blocking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, anything with 90 degrees, they're gonna call no matter what. Well, they're not gonna challenge it. They're not using their challenge here.
You know what? I always play as a number 4 in the back, you know, and I see Freddie. When you play as a back, it's very because when you make a mistake as a back, as a 4, everybody see that.
Sure.
When you miss a back shot and the other team score, always the back.
Yeah. You got nobody to help you.
No, exactly. And then the number 1 miss many goals. Nobody see that.
Yeah.
You know,
no, in the middle, you get the
in the middle,
rotation.
people. I mean, the problem when you play a back position and you make a mistake,
Yep.
everybody see and remember. Oh, remember that back shot costing the goal, and then
you miss.
and then you had a number 1 miss how many goals sometimes in the game, and nobody's. You always saw it's the same as a goalkeeper.
No, it's one of the most important positions, I can say. And also now, a lot of the teams, well, you play in a lot of the low goal down the medium, and you manage your team from the number 4 position, along with a lot of the high goal teams. They're going to dodge a bullet here, Juan. They're going to miss a penalty 4. So that's the first penalty shot Park Place has missed today. They've been on fire from the penalty line, so that's going to leave it at 1 goal. And here comes Alegria, and
Nice shot,
look
Freddie.
at this. Freddie Mannix opening it up, trying to get through here. Mannix.
Wow.
And Mannix just rolling through there full speed. And what a play there by Fred.
What a nice goal. What a nice play. What a nice back shot by Jason Crowder. Good play.
And who's going to go to?
Jason Crowder scored.
Crowder's going to get that one.
No, Chukker. That's a nice back shot near side of Jason, and you can see Chukker turning in front of Tolio Joe, and he make the last tap, and that was a nice goal of Chukker. That's 8-8, almost at the end of the third Chukker.
Yeah, and as they come around there, they come one more time. Looks like going to be picked up here by Juan Britos as they come into the final 30 seconds. Loose ball plays. They turned it up. There's some opportunity here maybe to break the tie. Pinello.
What a nice save. Well done, Chukker.
So Chukker not on the offensive side, Juan, but getting it done on the defensive side.
You know, he showed up in the third Chukker, he scored a nice goal, and he defended a nice goal. That was a double header.
Yeah, you got it. And here's interesting. Here's our stats right here. So take a good look at it. Anything different you see here that stands out? Pretty even, huh? If you look down, maybe fouls committed. A few more fouls by Park Place, 5-1. Very clean game by Alegria.
Very clean. But that's the way the Ushoas playing Polo. They commit themselves a little bit too much. Ilario or Toli.
Yeah.
They're a little bit too aggressive in the play. They're pushing the limit a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. That creates a lot of fouls.
You got it.
You know, that's the difference here. They always run. Sometimes they run faster than they can run. You know.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go to commercial break.
Okay,
we're going to hold that thought.
Okay.
And we're going to go to commercial break. We'll be ready for our second half. We've got a great game for you here. 2024 World Polo League Triple Crown of Polo. Stay with us for our second half.
My name is Nacho Estrada. I'm from Argentina, 8 goals.
Hilario Figueras, 5 goals from Argentina.
My name is Martín Jauregui. My handicap is 6 goals. I'm from Argentina.
Silvestre Novillo, and I'm from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Tomás Pieres from Argentina, and I'm 6 goals.
Francisco Spinacci, and I am from Argentina, Buenos Aires.
I'm Juan Molini, and I'm a 3-goal polo player right now, but it could be 8. And I'm from Argentina. No, actually, now I'm American.
No, here is amazing. The view, the fields, everything is super nice.
Question is what I don't like about Aspen. I think I like everything about Aspen. The weather, the field. Right now in the summer, I would say the best club in the world.
Friendship, the people, the scenery, everything. This is my 7th year coming in a row, and I feel like I'm at home right now. So me and the family were around like we know the place for a long time, and we enjoy the summer a lot.
When I come here, winter and summer, I actually like Aspen more in summer. There's more stuff to do.
All the mountains around here, like it's a pretty nice place, and it is nice to play because there are very good horses, and I play with a lot of friends.
No, I like the polo, the horses, and the people.
I like to do mountain biking and to go to the lake.
Yes, going to the lake, stay here in the barn, everything.
It looks amazing. It's my first time here, but all the things they doing today is amazing. So I'm gonna be enjoy, and I appreciate to inviting me to be here in the season.
Christmas in July, kids are always looking forward for it. The day they come to Aspen, they know they relate it with Christmas in July. It's an extra that they have here.
I like Christmas in July because we like get all together and we receive a lot of presents.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz with special guest Juan Bellini here in the CTV studios for the 2024 World Polo League Triple Crown of Polo. We're live from the Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 3, where we have Alegria going up against Park Place. And Alegria playing with Chukker Erskine, the number 1 on 6 goals. Here's the team right here. You can take a look. Chukker, Jason, Augustine, and Fred. And then we have our Park Place team. You get a good look at them. Marcos Bignoli, Carlos Ulloa, they call him Toli, Juan Britos, and Joaquin Pinello. And Juan Bellini, of course, special guest. Juan, always a pleasure to have you here in the studios with us on the mic. What's your breakdown on the first half? What do you think? What do you think? Anything that could change if you're coaching the Alegria team? What do you tell them?
I would tell them to do what they did in last Chukker. They're using sugar mode. You know, they put more sugar in front, feed sugar with the ball more. Because sugar with the ball is very, very talent and very aggressive. And he make the team, he pull the team forward a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And they need, I like the way Freddy come from the back. It's very good back, but also he pulled the team forward.
Right,
Don't you
yeah.
think
Mannix came, had 2 goals on the day.
Exactly. What happened was
Sugar only 1.
Exactly. What happened was in the second Chukker, they don't use sugar at all.
Right.
You don't see. We didn't even mention sugar in the.
No, you didn't hear his name a lot. I do agree.
And the last Chukker we did.
Yep.
So that team, as a 14 player, especially that team, so everybody have to be used and everybody have to do their job. And that way, the most important when you're playing back in that situation, Freddy, instead of just bringing the ball too much, he should hit the ball forward.
Get them going, get them
then
busy.
He pick up the trash from the back and keep feeding the and you want to have Chukker and Jason facing forward.
Right.
That's what the best of them.
Yeah, he wants to look at their big numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when you play in the back position of 3, what you have to do, keep number 1 and 2 busy.
Right.
Just feeding the ball. That's what they did in the third Chukker Alegria. Keep heading forward and then wait in the back. Because what happened, if you don't feed the... And then when you get to one point, like Freddy's with the ball and 100 yards, you're not going to pass the ball.
Right.
Or you're going to shoot to the goal. And that way, the number 1 and number 2, they're useless in front of you.
Yeah, and sometimes they add to that, when they have not seen the ball for a long time or they're not being used, then you get kind of cold, you know.
Exactly.
You're not ready.
You lost in the rotation.
Yeah, you're out of the rotation.
And that's what happened. And that team, especially Alegria, when they have 2 really good forward players, like, Chukker and Jason, that incredible go forward, it's type of play you need to play for them.
Right. Let's switch gears. Let's go Park Place. If you're coaching Park Place, what's your thought process with them?
The same thing. I haven't seen much of Marquitos Vignoli.
I agree. I don't think we said his name once or twice.
It's too much tapping and rotating between Tolia and Britos. I like the way Joaquin Paneros come from the back, but the same. They tapping the ball and they haven't used it's wasting in front.
Good point. Yeah,
No?
very good point. We haven't heard Marcos, and like you said, he's kind of been stuck kind of in there, lost at sea kind of.
Yes, and they are not there.
Right. So we'll see if they make any adjustments, and it's one thing we love again. Look at this shot.
Oh, what a shot!
Well.
That guy is very, very good.
You're going to stop that one right there, Juan Britos. Starting out the second half here with a very, very nice shot at goal. And they had the ball. I think the bowling was right down there, right at the end of the Chukker, so they wasn't that far out. And just firing that ball right inside the near post. We're getting all the bowlings right here in front of our center cam, so you're going to get a great look of all the players. You can see everybody trying to get position here on the bowlings. Remember the rule, the procedure on the bowlings. That's why you have the line there. All players must be on either side of the line. No contact until the ball leaves the umpire's hand. On the bowling, picked up here and controlled. And now it's going to be Marcos. So Marco's getting involved quickly. They leave it for Pinello. Pinelo's going to take it across the center of the field, and Juan Brito's wide open here.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying to you. La Alegria, they're not very sharp in marking the man.
Yeah, no, you can't leave him open with that much space. I agree with you, Juan. There was an opportunity right there, so they definitely have Marcos in the game because it went from Britos to Ulloa, and then Marcos just not connecting, but in the play. Loose ball play, turn around the corner. It's going to be controlled here by Juan.
I thought they were going to call that,
Yeah, I thought he might have been a little bit off to the side, Juan. I know it looks like he almost turned towards him, but for me, and there you go. Look at Juan. You called it. Good coaching. Look at the first goal goes to, or second goal goes to Marcos Bignoli. So they're using Marcos right away. But I don't know on that one. You remember on that turn, Juan. You need to be 100% on the line, and I think. It looked like Tincho was a little bit off to the side. So when he turned, it looks like a foul more than. So I think maybe a good non-call there. But the great opportunity here for now Marcos Bignoli. He'll get his first goal of the day. And they're going to jump right out to a 2-goal lead here after our halftime 8-8. Britos. Looking to seem like they're working for Juan here. Brito's going to work it back to the inside. Britos. Is that going to go? Oh, off to the left. So you can see the flags there.
Beautiful view.
Yeah, beautiful view of the World Polo League flags. And a number of different flags out there. You have the Argentine flag. You have, of course, the U.S. flag and Grand Champions Polo Club flag. But those flags, more importantly, telling us the way the wind is blowing. And it is blowing from the north. Blowing kind of north from the northwest today. So this field runs north and south. So you get a little bit of a different challenge when you're running towards the north goal. On the move, on the play, it's going to be picked up here and controlled by Ulloa. Waiting for Britos. Juan. Nice little bay pony here as he gets that ball down the field.
Yeah.
Backed up cleanly by Mannix. Is he going to find Tincho? Oh, that looks good. Now Merlos on the move. And it looks like they have a full rotation going on now, Juan. As it looks like Marcos Bignoli rotating to the number 4 position. Tincho keeps it on the field. Everybody turning. Taken out by Pinello. Joaquin looking to go down the center. No play for Ulloa.
Nice back of Tincho.
Yep, Tincho down the center. Looking for Crowder. Neutral play. Backed up cleanly with a lot of angle there by Juan Britos. And as we see a lot in games like this that are very, well done, Jason Crowder. Can he get there? And I believe so. Oh, no.
That was he worked very hard.
I think he did the hard part. Yeah, he did the hardest part, which, and that might take us to our Kersey change there, but there you go. There's another reason for the Kersey change, Juan, as all we had was a penalty 6. No, we didn't even have any penalties. Nothing there in the beginning of our fourth Chukker.
He really pick up, and then he did the right play, Jason,
wow.
and then the last.
Yeah, he did the hard part. Like you said, did the hard work.
He did the difficult part.
Yeah, the difficult work, and then just had a little bad luck on the shot. And a good shot of the whole crew here, as they have the looks like Fred right there.
Also, what I say, Dallas, I saw Alegria. They need to get more organized in the throwing. They've been losing a lot of throwing.
Yeah.
And that's very part of the game, win the throwing, because you win the throwing, you're in control of the play. You make your own destiny on the throwing.
Uh-huh.
And then they kind of not that sharp. They are not that together in the throwing. So, and they're not always with the ball with power plays. And that's, They have to adjust that. That's a good thing about to have a coach. You know, I don't really much believe in coaching in polo.
You still don't?
No.
I mean, I know back in the day, but you still don't believe in the coaching?
It's not unbelievable. I mean, anybody can help.
Right.
You know, but when you're playing polo for many, you should know what your mistake is as a team. I mean, coaching can tell you different play, like throw-ins and knock-ins, but then it's just there's so much continuation of the game.
No, it changes so much.
It changes so much.
Yeah.
And another sport, the coaching, the most important part of the coaching is choose the players.
Sure.
Like in soccer or you as a coach, you have to know and travel and see different players to put a good team together.
Yeah.
That's the best part of the coach.
Let's remember when Carlos were good.
Exactly, Gonzalo Pires seniors.
Yeah.
That good. But you know, it just, and then you have to realize when you play the game, if you're losing 5, 6, 7 throw-ins, you need to someone from the outside to tell, hey, you have to fix the throw-in. You as a player, you should know we have to change something.
Yeah. Just keep those little stats, but there are things that happen on the field that only really the players kind of feel or understand. I understand what you're talking about. So that's where they got, but that's where a lot of feedback comes in. Oh, bad luck. Did that come off of? I think that came off of maybe
On the gray horse and Tincho horse, I think.
Well, let's take a look at it again because it looked like it might have. Tincho touches it.
That's
what Tincho turns around here though and hits it first. See, and it goes off. Did it go off of Crowder's or?
There was a pink. The ball had a pink Alegria horse.
Well, they do have a trigger for this. We're talking about our triggers, so we can go through it now. The umpires have the ability to use the triggers to check and see when the ball goes out of bounds on the end line or the sideline, and this would be a perfect example.
I wonder if I don't know.
Of why you use
I've
it?
been discussing the foul of Tincho Merlos in that situation, or Tincho foul, or the Park Place foul because he hit it on the front of the leg.
Yeah, but you're right. They could be looking at that also, the foul.
You see, look at now this play. You come in, Tincho, and then you got I think the Blues got a foul.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, did he foul? Was he right in there? Does Tincho?
They're right to the Tincho shot. That's my opinion. I mean, I'm sorry to say that before the decision of the umpire, but
they back it. But remember now, if they're overlapped, then the player that takes the swing can't make the swing as long as they're overlapped. So in this case, it looked like the blue players were overlapped. So they're gonna go. They're gonna trade. They have a trigger on it, but they're gonna.
No, that's what I'm saying. That plays someone. Someone did foul there.
You called it, foul against, but it's gonna go against Alegria.
Yeah, because Tincho make a swim. Chukker, the other guy already was there.
Already there.
And Tincho tried to make it obvious that.
You got it. So remember, in that play, the whole process or the breakdown of that play is does Joaquin come in late or is he already there? And if he's already there, then Tincho can't make the back shot.
No, he was already there.
He definitely was there for about 2 strides. So they're going to win. This is a trigger. That's where the umpires, that could be a tough one for the umpires. And one umpire saw it one way, and one saw it the other. So they used the trigger, and they came out with a 40-yard. Or the penalty 60-yard. And wow, look at this. Brito's back on fire. So he missed 1-4 in the 3 in the third Chukker, but then Juan turned it back around and hitting very well.
Yeah, he's a solid player, and he's very good goal to goal.
Yeah.
Also in Argentina.
Does his family say his father played?
No.
Do you know if his father played?
No, I don't know.
Or his family?
No. Not very much, no.
Yeah, I'm sure if they know. Very, very nice man. And played very well. We've watched him go from like 6 to 9, right, over the last 4 or 5 years.
Who?
Britos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I know he was about six goals for a while. All right, they're going to win there, get that penalty, and that's going to put them up here by 3. And turned around and went and controlled one more time by Britos. Whoa, he's going to fire that one down the center. He gets picked up and controlled now by Chukker. It almost looked like it rotated around here, Juan. They got Chukker playing in the back a bit more. And I don't know if that's by design or just by the rotation. Well done, Merlos. Tincho out of the air with less than a minute left here in the fourth Chukker. They're going to open this game up. Get that ball going down. He gets turned around, picked up by Ulloa. And, it looked like Pinello was going to be able to get out of there, but a nice play by Mannix. Freddie. Under the neck. Here comes Chukker. And this is what Juan wanted. Get Chukker going forward. Here's the play. Look at the give and go from Crowder to Chukker. Stays on the field. Still got time here. No whistle on the play.
That was quite late.
Yeah.
No?
It looked like he had it turned already to me, and he was late. I like the non-call.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on the breakaway play, it's going to be Toli, Ulloa, and Tincho stays clean. Well done, Jason.
He does those things, once in a while. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's fun to watch him.
Yeah, he's fun. That's going to go ahead and wind the clock down. So that'll end it. And you got to give this Chukker to Park Place. But 2 more Chukkers left and a great shot there of the Grand Champions Polo Club. Field 3. We'll be right back.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
All right, everybody, here we go. 5th Chukker. And this is the 2024 World Polo League Triple Crown of Polo. I have Juan Malini as our special guest today. And little coaching going on here by the Alegria team, Juan. Got Teen Show in the middle there with Chukker and Crowder. Jason.
One thing for sure, that team have a lot of experience.
A lot of experience.
Players that been playing all over the world. Players that been have very high
and
at the top of the handicap.
Haven't they all been? They all were higher.
Yes.
Every one of them. Chukker was 8, right?
Yes, Chukker
and on
was 8.
6. And so then you had Jason was 6 or 7. 6. And then you had, so that's one more. And then you had Tincho at 10.
Tincho 10.
And then you had Fred at 9.
And 9.
9. So that's 2. So 5, 6. They have 8 goals. 8 goals.
No, I know.
You could add to their, so they could be like a 33 goal team.
Yeah, and they're still
34.
They're playing good polo. They're not that old. They're young.
Yeah.
And they're competitive, and that's it's a good team.
Yeah. On the other side, wasn't Marcos Spignoli 5?
He was 5 goals.
5 goals, yeah, 5, and you have Joaquin just gone to 6, right? So he's on his way up. I don't think he, and then Juan is also on his way up. He wasn't 10, and Toli is gone his way. So they're a true 26 goal team. But that's what we love about the 26 goal. Also, is you get the ability to get these players, a lot of the players, As we talked about it, we had over 11 7-goalers playing in the World Polo League.
Really?
Over 11 different ones. Yeah, even with changes. And a lot of those 7-goalers were 9 or 10 goals in them dropped. Have been dropped. Former 9 or 10 goal players. So that gives you, you put that experience, like you say, and that ability, and man, it can change your team.
And that's the name of the game is horses.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can see, you ask a question why he went down in handicap and this. It's not just because, it's just because you don't have the same quantity and quality of horses, especially quality of horses.
Right.
And it's the same. You are a Formula One driver.
Right.
If you can be the best driver, but you don't have the best car, you're never going to win.
You got it.
You're just going to.
So let me ask something. So we're looking at some of these horses here, and you had like Open Milito.
Yes.
And so that comes from the Pierez's.
That's an Open.
That's their stud.
Yes.
Right, the sire. Yes. And then there was the dam was a Machitos, Mas Fina.
You got the Machitos as the Aguerres line.
Right. So they mix a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I know with Santa Rita breeding operation, they have their own studs, right?
Now we have our, we have.
And then you breed with different.
Yes, we have a different blood, different mares.
Right.
Now we have Santa Rita has the best blood because we have.
You mixed it all, yeah.
No, but the good thing about Santa Rita is we have the best of everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It's not like we got just Pierce or just Castañola, just Cambiaso, just Lirenita. You know what we do there with breeding with Darren and she suggests to Melissa, and then what we do is we really create a different stallion with different connections and different blood, different mothers. So and that's what it's been doing. Listen, we have now. It's not that easy. We have the best horse of Juan Martinero, and it happened 2 years ago was a on-breed horse from Santa Rita.
Oh wow.
And she played 2 Chukkers in the final Argentine Open.
Beautiful.
And
congratulations.
Imagine some people have like 2,000 horses breeding, and to make it that level, it's not that easy.
Yeah, no, it's amazing to see all those different. I was looking through all the different.
And the funny thing about Matsu, the situation, the Matsu is not Argentine breed. It's a father's, it's Echo. It's a American full 100% stallion.
Okay.
So it's very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. No, I was looking at all the different breeds because the different horses, and then of course that goes into the different breeding operations. So congratulations to all the different breeding operations. It's we love talking about it because it's changed the game of polo. As you remember back in the day, Juan, I mean, there were only a couple of breeding operations, and a lot of the horses were coming off the racetrack and being trained in America. And now, with the opportunity to have horses bred for the game of polo, has made the sport. And look at this. Coach Juan Bellini, you say you don't like the coach. Well, all right, Coach Juan, I'm gonna have to label you. I'm labeling you one of the top coaches now because you said bring Marcos in the game. He scored a goal in the 4th. You said bring Chukker into the game. He just scored a goal in the 5th. So that is definitely working. And remember, we had 3 unanswered goals scored by the Park Place team in the 4th Chukker, and that's how you had your 11-8. And now a quick goal, which was a very important goal by the Alegria team to make it 11-9 on the bowling. Off the pony, right to Tincho. Merlos looking for Fred going forward. Mannix backed up into the open space, looking for Joaquin Panello.
Actually, we're talking to Panello. I just have a message for his mother, Toya Urdia, who's cousin of mine.
Okay.
So,
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I was like giving a shout out to Esteban. I didn't realize all the boys, how many boys, all the boys that were playing.
Yes.
I mean, there's like 6 of them.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, and then they range from 2 goals to 9 goals.
Yes, Tommy Panel's been incredible.
Yeah, so
It's been
congratulations to all the boys in there.
She's a good mother. She's good groomer.
Good room.
my cousin
and you're
Toya.
saying
Un beso, Toya.
your cousin. Well, I mean, hey, it means a lot. You know that it means a lot. So, congratulations to that. All right, this ball coming across the field, and then we get a whistle.
That was quick reaction from Tincho Merlos, and
That's great. Great pony gets around very quick, huh?
yes. I don't know how many grades he had, but he always in a gray horse.
Yeah, right, exactly. Along with, and right there you see the right way. Along with Figueres.
Yes.
He rides Alario. We were talking to Alario about because we were talking about the names. One, you know how they name the different horses. And there's so many horses, and I don't know how you guys name them for the Santa Rita breeding operation, but they were talking about different ways to name them. Sometimes the girls name them, sometimes the guys name them. And they were saying how they have Ernie Els. I don't know if you know of Ernie Els. He's a big golfer.
Yeah.
So the stud was named Ernie Els, and then all the babies were all named after different golf courses around the nation, like top golf courses. So just different ways of naming when you have operations that are putting 50 to 100 babies a year on the ground. And so it's kind of fun to see how they do it. All right, on the penalty 5B from the center, remember that was worth 2 points. We've not seen that today, but it can happen at any time. Across the field, picked up here and controlled. A little contact there.
Yes. Let's wait what the umpire decided, but I know I have my opinion.
You have your opinion on this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know it comes across like a 45-degree angle.
Tincho have no line whatsoever.
Yeah.
He can discuss it whatever he can, but
I agree with you. I agree with you there. I agree. That's one thing you can't argue.
No, that's one.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see the ball almost go like goal to goal, and Tincho was board to board, was completely.
Yeah.
And then he had a near side. I mean, he was.
Yeah, the ball does change sometimes on the polo field. We talk a lot about that, but it definitely did not change towards the Lake Okeechobee.
Yeah, no, exactly. So.
And the flag going. So they're going to move that one down. Remember that ball, the foul was right around just off center. And we call that the gray area, but those balls have been very consistently moved to fours this year.
No, it was a big, because you can see Juan Obrito, he didn't have 100% line of that ball. But in the end, he had moved the horse to a little bit to the left to get more on line.
Yeah.
You know? And Tincho have no line whatsoever.
Yeah, so they're going to do it with the contact. They'll move that to the 60. They're going to pick a shoe up.
The umpire has been very, very solid, very, very good this game.
I mean,
clean game and
yep,
no much as argue.
No, the consistency's been well too. I mean, we've had opportunities to sit in meetings. You know, they've been working very hard this season. Penalty 4, 60-yard shot. Wow. And it looks like he hit it, but he hit it well, but wide.
Yeah. Look at the wind behind. No?
Yeah, that's where he's getting a little bit there. I mean, maybe he over-adjusted there, Juan, because the wind is blowing from
right to left.
Yeah, from right to left.
Yeah.
So
it's the thing is when you hit a penalty shot, you try to play a little bit with the wind, you know. So it's not like you hit it the same. You have to put the ball in different situation, different spot, and then when you try to make a shot, you try to see the wind and.
Yeah, especially when you're hitting it that high.
Yeah.
On the knock-in, it gets stolen away by the Park Place team, and this is what they've done very well today. And now it gets taken back by Alegria and then stolen away again by Park Place. Ulloa tries to put it in, backed up across the field. Marcos gets a piece of it, and Crowder is going to keep it on the field. Oh, he saves the ball, but it goes out of bounds, so you're going to get a penalty 6.
Yeah, he was rushing a bit, and I think that Alegria, they're going to have to pass the ball to each other a bit better. You know, they're just hitting a back shot. They keep
kind of
release the
nobody,
ball, but
to nobody.
Yeah, yes, they have to get a more adjust that passing more. You know, you see Park Place, they're more consistent in the passing to each other.
Right.
You know, it's always a free guy and then receive the ball with more time. And then when you have time, you can make a lot of damage to the other team.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. They got to get some more pinpoint passing. So we'll see if they can get that going here. As we have our courtesy change. So on the courtesy change, and first half action, we had one challenge, a very good challenge by the Park Place team.
Yes.
And I was showing you some of we're going to see more of these. And did you have any thoughts about the different teams using different challenges? Remember I was showing you the Kaya team? They seem to like to challenge ball placements more. And some teams, they challenge whatever they like. But they seem to have a strategy there.
It was interesting what you see that the Kaya team just asking for the ball position.
Mm-hmm.
They don't challenge much as a foul. They challenge more about the position of the ball. That's very interesting in the stat that we have here.
Yeah.
When I look at it, the Mariano. I mean, Mariano Aguirre he knows the game so much that he knows exactly when it's foul, when it's not a foul. But he want to make a point, and he's a 60. We're asking for a 40. He's from the spot. He asking to move forward. He's in that situation. He's very good. So he knows the game, and he knows when it's foul, when it's not foul. So
that's why I wanted to ask you.
That's why he doesn't challenge them, because he looked like he been agree with umpire a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe he disagree in the position of the ball, but that can be normal. It's the same. You take a chance.
No, it's all it is. But I was just wondering because I brought up Mariano, and that you're right. He's the one who handles that, and I know Mariano. You know him very well, and he's a very he studies the game at a high level.
Has a player they won the Argentine Open so many times and so different jerseys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have the record now?
I will say he does. He won with Ernestina. He won with La Dolfina. He won with Indio Chapaliufu. Won with the Aegis. It's just he's a winner.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
he's
he
a
is.
winner.
And I remember when I was working as a professional umpire, I talk about it when I was umpiring in Greenwich against him because we had the tapes. We really talked about him a lot, and I learned a lot from him, from a players as. All right, so it's penalty 6, safety, and Juan's going to go. Brito's going to go to a walk now. Did you ever like to hit him at a walk? You never hit him at a walk.
I did it one time in England. When I won the Gold Cup in England, 1999, I have a really good mare, and I started hitting in a walking situation. I was doing.
You were doing good.
I did good.
I don't remember. Good. I remember playing with you when you were hitting them. You were. I mean, one year I think you're 100% for 3 years or something like that, and. I don't remember you ever doing them at a walk, but that's...
I don't know why I did it in England. It's a very interesting question. I should go back and think about it.
Yeah, exactly. Why
I did it.
Why you're doing it. It doesn't happen a lot, but you see some players do it. Back to the action. We have 2:22 here, 11-9, and this has been a close one. Should go down to the end on the outside. Picked up here by Ulloa. Toli. Going to go into the neck with it. Getting pressured. Mannix putting the pressure on, not allowing Toy to be by himself. And I think both teams very tight on the defense now. Passing is not as easy. Every time you see a pass, somebody's right there making a ride-off. Good pass, good ride-off, cleaned up nicely by Tincho. This could be trouble. Ooh, a little bit of a miss hit there. And they leave that ball just cleaned out. And a whistle on the play. And are you going to get a follow-through here? That ball kind of came across the center. Keep an eye on it. Watch right here. Did that mallet come underneath? And we'll see what they decide. They talk about it. Remember, anytime you have contact between the four-legged athletes or during a ride-off, or anytime you have that's a perfect play to talk about trigger, because Juan, you were talking about it on that one earlier, where they overlapped when they made the back shot, or was the man late? In this case, when a player hits the ball and does the mallet follow through, does it make contact on the horse?
In that situation, it's a danger use of the mallet of Freddie, in my opinion.
Right. Remember, if a player's moving
yes.
moving towards the play, then it hits his horse, and it's not a foul.
No, but the guy was really established.
But if he's already there,
yes. Yeah, was already there.
Yeah.
But I think Alegria in that play, he should have, Tincho, instead of trying to neck the ball, he should have back it away. You
Right.
know, that's what the book's supposed to say. You know, just keep the ball away from the goal the most as possible. And then
Yeah, it looked like a dangerous play there.
yeah, and then Jason, instead of hit hard, he tried to make a tap again.
Yeah.
You know, it's just when you defend, you try to hit the ball as far as possible from your goal. You
Right.
know, and try and put pressure in front. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just.
So penalty 2 picked up by Juan Britos. That'll bring us back to the center. Probably bring us down about just around a minute. Be nice to get a goal here for the Alegria team. And because Park Place picks up another, they're going to be in a bit of a comfort zone here. Oh, he's got 3 players with him if he can get rid of this ball. And
That was a weird play.
yeah, I mean,
And
everybody.
the point looked like it was a foul, and then not a foul, and then Panero get away with that.
Yeah, exactly.
He get away with murder.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad they didn't blow the whistle. 'cause
No,
look,
no, I know, but that was.
look at, are they
Well,
going to
look
get
at
one?
that shot.
You're
Well
kidding
done,
me.
Joaquin.
Now the same guy scores?
Yeah.
Wow.
The mother is going to be proud of the goal of his hijito.
Yeah, exactly. Very proud. But like you said, a weird play at the beginning as it went to like a stall, and it looks like that's going to go ahead and end the Chukker here on the goal. So, well, that's the goal they needed. They're gonna come in here hot. So let's see. We got a 6 Chukker coming. Stay with us. We'll be back for our 6th and final Chukker.
Another great season. We had a blast this year. Great fields again. They keep getting better and better. And we got lucky with the rain this year and had a lot of fun polo.
There's nothing better than being out here in Aspen playing with these great people. Amazing views every day. I mean, how could you ask for more?
Best part about being out here in Aspen for the polo is the fields, the community, Melissa and Mark, the great competition, and the amazing horses and how the horses enjoy being out here.
I love the town, I love the valley, I love also spending time here in Carbondale. So I just love this place in general. I have a lot of friends. I've made lots of friends over the years. The Ganses have created a spectacular place here that has become a really important summer destination for polo in America.
Aspen, I love it that our family's around, there's a ton of horses, a ton of golf, and a lot of fun polo. So.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to our 6th and final Chukker. And I'd like to thank Juan Bellini once again for being our special guest today.
It's a pleasure, Dale.
Oh, you're man, Juan. It's nice having you in. Like you said, it's been a while since we've been on the mic together, but we spent a lot of time over the last, 5, 6, 7 years on the mic, watching the CTV Sports grow. And as you said, the technology and what it's done in so many different ways. And just watching Grand Champions Polo Club, Aspen Valley Polo Club, the nation's fastest growing club. in the nation. And so if you want to play polo in the summer, of course, July, August, into September. But right now it's all about the World Polo League and Park Place and Alegria. Park Place in the blue. And we have Alegria.
Sugar Erskine.
You get one here? That's what
What
we
a
want.
nice touch of Sugar.
That's what you want.
So simple.
That's what you want. I know, but I'm surprised they haven't had him out in front more, like you said.
You see how smooth the near side shot was from
Yeah, that's it.
Look at now. Look at the replay of him. He make a beautiful tap here
Yeah.
to get away from Panelo. And then look at how smooth and sweet that was. That not
Yeah.
effort at all, just timing.
Yeah, like a hit, like hitting on a pool table or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nice and easy. And look at down by 3, picking up a quick goal, and that's exactly what you want here, to pick up a quick goal when you're down by 4, not to give the opposition that 5th goal and put them in a comfort zone. So let's see if they can carry on here. Well done, Fred, jumping in there quickly, trying to make a move. And they come around the corner here, though, and controlled now by Britos. Juan down the center, looking for the give and go. And Marcos. Ooh.
That was not the shot that he was looking for.
Yeah.
It's been very good, Britos, and often and defense. He's been working pretty hard today. I saw him doing a lot of damage to the Alegria team. Juan
Who's
Britos.
that? Britos.
Yes.
Yeah. No, Britos has been on fire today, and he's also 3 goals in the first Chukker. And he's got 3 from the penalty line, so that's 6 right there. And another one in the second, so we got 7 across the board today. And like you said, though, very strong in the defense.
Yeah.
Also. Across the center, and then Sugar is getting a lot done here on the Dark Bay pony here. I mean, actually, that's already picked up now by Freddie. And Sugar, actually, right here on the Dark Bay. Freddie and Sugar both on dark ponies.
That's a good pass of assistance of Tincho to Sugar.
There you go. This is what you want.
Look at Sugar. Like I told you before, another beautiful goal on near side plate of Sugar.
Yeah.
He always have one of the best. I mean, for me, the best
Every
near
ga-
side
every-
play was
every game-
Alfonso Pierres and then Julio Arellano.
Julio Arellano. No way.
Amazing.
Yeah, Julio is great. Yeah, unbelievable. But with Sugar, this is what you were talking about. And look at 3 goals now in 2 Chukkers, 4 on the day. And the black mare here, and he's being mounted by Centrita, isn't he? The Centrita?
Some of the horses, yes.
Some horses, yeah. So look at. Hasta luego.
Look at that.
Look at this. Opportunity. Penelo's going to come back quickly here. Sugar's going to fire one. Golazo. Golazo.
Wow. Sugar está en fuego.
3 goals in less than 3
In less
minutes.
than 3 minutes.
In less than 3 minutes.
That's the quality of players and feel. And,
Yeah, it's World Polo League.
That's what Polo League is all
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, and Eric Frank will tell you that's
You know,
the,
and then
that's
look at
the,
that.
the level.
Look at the level.
Yeah. And I love that shot to the far post to make it more difficult on Pinello. If he hits that ball to the near post, Pinello has an opportunity to run that one down. And here we go. And look at his pony just walk right off the field, nice and calm.
He's the nicest guy. Bicho is.
Yeah.
He's like a puppy. He's just such a nice, easy going. It's just.
Yep, and right.
Actually, a guy he can play in any. You get one of his horses. He can play in anything, and that he make everything look good.
Yeah.
You know. It's
No, I
just,
know he rides a lot of
somebody
the young horses in Aspen.
Exactly.
You know, because I know he rides up. Of course, we up on there during, and they brings them along very nice, along with Spinacci, Pablo, and the crew,
You know,
and they do a great job.
Yeah, and what he does, he plays for the horse.
Yeah.
Not for himself. He doesn't care sometimes to shine himself.
No.
He
No,
plays.
definitely a great pilot. He takes care of the horses at a high level.
Yeah, exactly. He knows, he's so smart that he knows which play he choose. Some players, like, I don't know, me, I can just go every single play and I know. But some players, they know, you
Yeah.
can have a special guy like what Memo Gracida.
Yeah.
Memo, I used to play with Memo, and his horses, they look so good also because he was so smart.
Yeah.
And he choose
when to use them.
When to use them. And if they go here, he knows the horse is not going to stop, so he go to the next play.
Yep.
And that is...
yeah, you got to know when you're beat.
Exactly.
Yeah, know when you can't make the play.
You never see Memo stop and running and Memo pulling the rein of the horse because he's so smart.
No, it looks like a ballet the whole time.
Exactly. And you think, wow, Memo's well mounted, and maybe he wasn't.
No,
but he made
wasn't.
everything look so easy.
No, you're right. Sometimes in some of the horses he played, a lot of people couldn't play.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I know I spent some
That's
time
a gift when you have a 10 goal and that just...
Yeah, let's see if they can finish here, Juan, because, they always say, especially in the World Polo League, it only takes one chukker. Look at this, Jason Crowder.
What a pickup of Jason Crowder.
He's going to finish here.
Oh, no. Ay, Jason, mi amor.
Oh, man, what a play, but they still have control here. Oh, I thought Jason was going to get the equalizer. They still got control. Chukker. Backed up. Freddie. Across the center, loose ball play. Ooh, man, defense now turned into offense. Toli.
Now he's got to take his time, and just pace the game. He's in favor, so not give the ball away.
Yeah.
Just, don't rush. This is the moment you have to not rush. You have to, what a play by Panelo. But Jason was right there.
Out of the air, Tincho. Two grays come together, Toli. Ooh, that was kind of weird. Good read there to pull out of that play. Chukker, not the meat.
No, that's Freddie.
Yeah, but Chukker is coming the other way, and he would have been caught on a 2-1 meeting too. So he pulled out, left it for Freddie, and now Freddie's going to try to work it all the way down the sideline here into the corner.
Freddie.
Ooh, he ran out of field.
Sometimes Phil have only 300 yards.
He's still going to Miami.
Yeah, he want to go south.
I think Freddie looked up and was like, "What?
Where am I?"
Yeah, he's all where am I? Exactly. But still, here we go. Just under 2 minutes. Knocking coming. Yeah, anybody's match here. So an opportunity to get the time. Remember, the buzzer beater is in play. And so remember the buzzer beater. If the ball is hit before the second horn, and it continues, it will count as a goal. And, of course, a two-pointer still in place here. Yeah. And both teams have challenges, if needed here, Juan, for the last 1:20. Oh.
That was almost a nice pickup of Chukker, but I don't know why the guy received...
Ooh. Now
Let's see. This is interesting. I have my answer about it, but I want to see what umpire decided to do.
Yeah, this is one they can look at, and they probably will because of the timing on this. You know what I mean? When the ball gets changed, you have players coming down.
Yes, but
quick line change.
Yeah, but Panelo have to wait.
Well, that could be
too late. Jason goes through because Jason, he cannot disappear.
No, I agree. So that's why that's why this is so.
That's why the technology will help a lot.
Yes. And we put this in place. This was the World Polo League tournament committee procedure that was put together a couple years ago. The umpire challenge based on this because there's just some plays that you need to slow down. So anytime you have the contact gives you the ability to trigger. That crazy hooks and the crazy malice. We've seen 3 today, right?
Yeah.
Where the guys rode in the back shot, and that helped out very well. And now you have this one where you have a quick line change, and can Jason just disappear or not?
Exactly. And Jason, for sure, 110%, he didn't mean to crush the guy.
Right.
But he was already impulsing to the ball. The other guy changed the ball quickly. And sometimes when you change the line, you need to have an extra time to let the guy come through. If Jason was playing the ball, that's a different story.
Yeah. So you are going to get the trigger.
Yeah. I agree with you. It's a very, very tough call for the umpires.
Yeah. I got the answer for you.
I can see now, but what I'm saying is, imagine that play years ago when we don't have technology.
Oh, no.
I mean, for you used to umpire without this technology.
No, it's tough.
I mean, how tough it was before than now. I don't say be umpire is easy. It's
very, and depending on where you're positioned on the
Exactly.
field, are you running? So they
But-
are going to go against blue.
That's
And you explained exactly that Jason cannot disappear.
can disappear, and
So
he
Pinello,
didn't try to play the ball. That's very important also for Jason.
right? Yeah, you got it. Pinello has to wait for him to clear.
Exactly, he changed. What I'm saying to you, sorry to repeat this, but
No, but good call.
If Jason was trying to get to the ball, that's a different story. In my situation, in my point of view, the game.
No. You use the correct verbiage all the way. Well done. Perfect verbiage on as a professional umpire. So penalty 5 from the spot, 5A, based on the blocking. You have to, like Juan said, you need to let the player clear. And so we go back to the action here. 1 goal difference, 1 minute left. Pinello. They are allowed to switch those horses if they wanted to. Both teams, if they needed to, of course, for safety of the four-legged athlete, but no need for that.
That's hard. I don't know what they call there.
Wow. Yeah,
That was a rugby play.
Yeah, this is a good rugby. Yeah, what do you call the rugby play when they come together?
It's scrum.
The crumb?
It's scrum.
The scrum.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scrum. That is a scrum. They all come together. 1, 2, 3. One player's there. They flip it this way. Pinelo's mouth's behind his back. I mean, there's a lot going on there. Now, both teams do have challenges if they need them still. But like I said, the umpires have been using.
I see.
They've had opportunities to use the triggers also. And a great job by the 3-man team today, by the 2-mount officials and the IRO, working well together, which is a big part. Communication between the field and the studio, Juan, and you know about that.
That's
so.
a tough call. I mean, actually, I don't know. We'll see what umpires are, but this is one thing for sure. It's not any danger played anything there. No.
Yeah, no danger. That's what I'm
No.
saying. It's a pretty tough one.
I mean, it's very tough because
Sometimes you might see bowlings on these. These are where they float around, or I don't know if you have a possession. You might have a fair play possession or something. I'm not sure how they see what they decide.
Jason could have fouled there. Yes, I agree
Okay,
with that.
so they did call it against Alegria.
Yeah.
They challenged it.
Yeah,
They're going to
lost it.
lose their challenge, but with 46 seconds, good
No,
chance.
I mean that was a
Good challenge.
That's what the challenge is all about. There's a right moment
Yeah.
to challenge.
Good challenge. Now they need to steal here though. Marco, if he can take this one down into the corner, as Tommy Oxley would say, the clock goes tick, 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 and this is working against them right now. They need to steal this ball away. There you go. That's what you want right there. Fred around the corner with it. Mannix still has control and time. Mannix. Fred, good ball control. Freddie's going to get out in front here. Ooh. Fred gets it out in front there with Jason. Ooh, backed up there. And Crowder still has time. Jason right in front inside the 60. Time is still going. Buzzer beater might come into play. And do we have a whistle? Did the clock run out? They will check this out and see exactly what they thought. It looks like they're all going to shake hands here, Juan, so it looks like that's going to end it. So we'll see our final stats. Let's take a look. Shots on goal, a few more by the Park Place team, 18-15. Pretty even.
Very even game, huh?
Yeah, very even game. Look at the fouls, pretty even. So, very tight game. And, well, congratulations. Park Place is going to hold on. Any final words?
I think that was a very even game. I mean, for the starter, you see two really good teams, and then one team 26, again 25 goals, and you can see in the field it really show how good those teams are and how even those teams are.
You got it. Three goals scored by Chukker in the 6, and they were unanswered. No goals scored by Park Place.
That's what we say. We've been talking to you before in the game. We have Chukker more in front, using more Chukker, and that's what happened.
You got it. For Juan Bellini,
thank you,
I'm
my
Dale
friend.
Sweat. Thank you. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders of Polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the Polo.